I was on the phone with my friend today, and it made me realize how important it is to have people who also see your vision. Okay, because when you have your vision just all in your head, but it's not out and no one else clicks with it, it can be a little frustrating because you have all these thoughts, all these ideas, all these things going on. But once somebody actually sees that, or once somebody expresses that they understand what you see for it, it just makes it all better. So let me introduce. Hello, everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, influencer. What else? Everything else in between. And I just wanted to make this video because after having this conversation with my friend on the phone, and I was talking about a project that I'm gonna be putting out in the future, and I was just getting a lot of feedback. And anytime that I get feedback and it's actually really good constructive criticism, I love it because I'm the type of person that's like, okay, what do you think about this? Like, is this giving what I needed to give? Is this portraying what I'm trying to portray, or is it not? And once I got that feedback today, I was like, thank you so much. And you see the vision. And then when my friend was expressing to me, yeah, okay, so I liked this, but this could have been a little bit better. Actually, this part, let's retake this out. And I was like, that's so right. So I just have like a few ideas that I want to talk about in this video about having people around you and trusting them with your process. Okay. Okay. So the first thing is like when someone feels you, when someone gets you, it's like you don't even have to over explain. And that just saves a lot of time because you know that thing, the moment when you have a new interest, a new hobby, or a new desire or journey, and you express it to someone and they just look at you like you're crazy a little bit. Yeah, that can get tired real quick, especially when you're someone like me, when you do a lot of acting, singing, dancing, like creative stuff, okay? Like, I'm just like a dreamer. I'm a dreamer and a believer in a zooer clock. And when I say things sometimes, it can come off, especially to the like normal everyday person, like, you've got some dreams, kid. But I'm like, no, these are things that can be executed, okay? I need to execute them and I need to put them into place. And yeah, when you don't have to over explain the thing that you're trying to do, the place that you're trying to go to, it just saves so much unwanted just energy and unnecessary time wasted on just trying to get someone to see the vision. Because when you're using all this time and all this effort and all this energy, all this stamina to try to get somebody to meet you eye to eye, it's a lot. It takes on a lot that it really doesn't need to be. So when you have someone who really just clicks with it just makes it all the while. I remember in college, whenever I would do shows with people and I would be with other actors, directors, performers, like it's just people, like it's such an amazing feeling having other people that understand your craft and other people that are actively trying to get towards where you want to be as well, because it's just refreshing. Me in college, I did so much theater. It was so amazing and so fun. And now that I'm not doing as much theater and I'm moving more into film, it's like, well, if I'm not on set, I'm either in acting class, or if I'm not in acting class, I'm submitting to auditions or trying to do more things to get on set. Versus me in theater, it was a lot more accessible in school because there was always like an audition for this, and then if I got that, I would be just on set, on set in the rehearsal like every day. So I would spend 4 hours every day like having my outlets, and it was so fun and it was so creative driven. It was just a lot of creative energy in the space, and I got to just let it out every day. But now when I'm just like, okay, well, if I'm not on set, I'm not really letting my outlet out as much as I can, as much as I want to, because definitely there's ways to let my outlet out in other ways, like writing songs, or maybe making my own stuff. Coming soon? Question mark. But it's just nothing. It's nothing as joyful as just being around a bunch of other people who have similar mindsets. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You get it. The ones that get it. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. You know. So yeah. And then also another thing that I had to get comfortable with, as far as, because since when I went to university and I was around theater people like all the time, and obviously I had a lot of friends that weren't theater majors, so some of my closest friends were business majors, or what was it, tech, not tech, um computer systems, girl, like all the smart stuff. Yeah, in but a lot of my friends were mostly theater majors and stuff like that. And what I learned now from being outside of school is like where literally most people I meet don't know anything about entertainment or don't care about anything besides just watching a show. It's the fact that not everyone is supposed to understand you, is that, and that is okay. That is okay because when me not being around so much of that energy and I'm realizing how people may perceive it or may not understand when I say some things, it's okay because when people explain things to me about things that they're passionate about, I don't know, somebody could be really passionate about wood. And I'm just like, okay, like, yes, I love that houses are built with wood and other stuff. And they're like, no, but let me tell you. Like, I once had a talk with a coworker for like 30 minutes just about headphones and audio equipment because he was really into headphones specifically. And he was just like, no, because this brand of headphones is like really trash, but everybody buys it. But you really need this one. I was like, okay. And that was his gig. That was what he cared about. That was his tea. And, I was just a listening ear. I was like, okay, he really likes headphones. Cool, cool, cool. Sound engineer, come on, get through it. But I was just there to listen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I understood. And maybe I realized that, not maybe, I do realize that people, when maybe I explain things about theater or acting or auditioning or just being creative, they may not care or understand as much as I'm trying to come across, and that is okay because I will try to explain it down. But when I know it's not clicking, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not clicking, and that's fine, and that's totally fine. But I guess the easier thing with entertainment is that a lot of people do watch shows or listen to music, so it's kind of easier to connect on that level. But when I tell you I'm trying to go down to a deeper level, I'm really trying to get into it. I'm studying the scenes, okay? I'm like, okay, wait, no. Because their eyeline, okay, but the character's backstory. Because you're not getting it. The character's backstory, yeah. So that's another thing. And also, it's just different levels of thinking. People have different goals, different mindsets. And that's life. That's the time, okay? Because if everybody thought the same, the world would be a boring place. And yeah, it's good to have people that have different interests, different hobbies, different thoughts and views. Okay. Um, and I feel like that's why the right people matter so much because when you do meet people who really do understand the the common ground of what it is that you both enjoy and creating and doing, that it's like you hit it off instantly. You just know, you click, and it's a moment of, I've been missing you my whole life, okay? The best times that I have when with people is when I do connect with them on a deeper level and not just a surface level conversation of, oh, so you like to do this? But no, like, why do you like to do this? Because even if there's something that I don't connect with personally so much, but if somebody can, like I told you, with the conversation about headphones for like 30 minutes, I'm like, come on, yeah, like let's talk about it. And maybe you'll get me into it. Because I definitely did want to go to the store and buy me a $300 pair of headphones. No, was it 300? It was $500. I was like, oh, I just want to drop a rack on some headphones, but I was like, wait, girl, this I don't really care about this. This is not, as long as I can hear my quality and the quality is good, I don't mind. I don't mind. But it's just conversations like that can really get the brain stimulated. Like, yes, I do think that I should get these specific headphones because they have the best of the best. This whole rant about headphones is sitting me. But yeah, it's just those people really just when you meet the people that understand what it is that you're trying to do, it's just they reinforce your belief, they challenge you in the right way, and they help you grow faster because you see things from it's a whole new part of your brain because when it's somebody who has the same drive and ambitions and beliefs as you, but maybe they think about it in a different way. It also challenges, your brain to think about it in that way as well. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. Okay, maybe I could add this. Maybe I could go this way. And everything just becomes tea. Everything just becomes one. And yeah, yeah. Yo, like Branson. Branson, are you following me? Am I following me? I am following me. Okay. How being around the wrong people affects you. I just feel like the times that I've been around, I don't want to say wrong people because that just sounds weird, but it's when you're around people that don't understand the vision, it makes your doubt increase a lot. Like when I was in school and I would get around people and they were like, oh, but for acting, how long do you think you're gonna give yourself and stuff like that? And I'd be like, oh my god, wait, there's a timeline. I should give myself like a time. Okay, maybe like a few years. I don't know, maybe a year. And it would just, my doubt would increase, and I'm like, no, I can't think like that. You're just because you have this path and that path is for you. That path is not for me, boo. Okay? Your path may be this and that, but my path is this and this and this, and that is fine. And it made it almost made me feel like I had to play safer. It makes me play smaller, and it just wasn't good. It wasn't good. So just, just don't second guess yourself, okay, guys? If you ever have a moment of knowing exactly, if you've never been more sure about something in your life, go do that thing and go for it, okay? Because you can do it. You got this in the bag, and don't let doubt from other people or people's opinions really just put a staple in your brain. We can't think like that. We have to think about what we want and how we're going to get it. Not if we can get it, but how. Hey. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys really got something from it, because that conversation really inspired me today and I wanted to talk about it. So please let me know if you got something out of this video, if you relate, if you've also had doubts in the past, if you've met people like that in your life that really cheer you on and get it. And also maybe if you haven't had people like that. But until the next time, I love you guys so much. And bye.